Let's not listen to what? Her explanation before we at least save.
Oh,
What is that thing behind you?
Arissa.
Is this a necro? Why doesn't it attack you?
It's charcoal. Grandpa sent it here.
What the fuck?
Grandpa transformed it so it only attacks bad guys near us.
Grandpa?
Grandpa is a genius. He builds robots in his factory and helps people with prosthetics. He must have found out that I sneaked out after asking his customers. But it's fine. Grandpa is busy, so he won't come and take me back. Actually, charcoal is quite useless. It only knows how to follow me around. And it scared away my companions on the pilgrimage. Alright, let's talk about something cheerful.
There's something so wholly obscene in this situation.
I was actually planning to invite you to my pilgrimage, Arissa. They even gave me this brochure.
What?
Brochure?
Okay, even I don't know what that is.
It's about Elysium. It describes Elysium as
Book?
a place surrounded by springs and waterfalls, where flowers bloom and trees grow. I asked Delpha about it, and he said that the drawings on the brochure are plants. If only I could see Elysium with my own eyes. So many colorful flowers.
Delpha told me that plants are extinct.
But that's the promised land granted by the Father, right? He must have found a way to restore the plants.
Restore the plants? Who is the Father?
Do you not know? The Father is a god.
Oh, I thought it was a church patriarch.
God.
Over 100 years ago, the Father and his envoys descended upon Heavenswell from Elysium and performed miracles. It was during that time when people witnessed his cathedral, Hyos Patir, emerge from the city center, reaching up to the sky.
Well, I know
All the
that
mud
place.
in the
Aren't we there
sunken
right now?
city flew to that spot, and the cathedral was built in just one day. The top of the cathedral even pierced through the clouds.
So, that's why people believe in the legend of Elysium.
As long as we advance with devotion to Elysium, his envoys will come and greet us. And then, we'll break free from the flesh, enter Elysium, and gain eternal lives.
Break free from the flesh?
Aren't we mudborn already, like, eternal? We just keep respawning? So, what is, like, the eternity after this? She means afterlife? Well, as long as our afterlife is not being embodied into one of these creatures here. What if we do become one of these necros creatures when, you know, we gain this eternal afterlife?
You aren't interested, are you?
I'm confused. Can you help me with that?
It's okay, I knew it.
Like, you are
You're
intent...
not afraid of those...
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till she finishes.
necros, and even without the protection of the church, you can freely roam the city. Someone as powerful as you must have important tasks. Go and do what you need to do. Don't let me drag you down.
It's dangerous up ahead. You may run into necros.
Don't worry. The pilgrimage route is safe, and charcoal will protect me.
I see.
Before you leave, here. This is for you. I found it along the way. You might need it, Arissa.
Thank you.
If you head into the city, I'm sure we'll meet again. May the Father bless you.
I can't help but hear like Lily Pichu every time she talks.
May the Father...
Like any really OG like League player might remember that. Such a weird, like, odd voice. Oh, she's gone. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's the same exact thing as with, like, Code Vein, with, like, Nier Automata, and with this game. How, like, the different, like, genres of, like, sci-fi and fantasy that there are in this, like, single game, as a, like, a single chaotic mess. It is so, like, contrasting, or so, like, almost, like, satire-worthy on itself. It's, like, morbidly confusing to try to, like, take it all in, you know? When you have characters like, you know, our, you know, anime protagonist like Arissa here, and then you have, like, you know, Shirley there. And then you have, like, these Necros enemies that are just, like, some decrepit, reborn zombies that have eternal lives like we do as the Mudborn. Such a weird, you know, it's like, it almost feels like there's a miss in, like, the art direction of the game almost when you play games like this. Ah, the earthquake again. But there isn't. Like, they literally just do this because it's just weird. And I guess people like it because for that exact same reason. Because of how, like, weird it is to have, like, these two, like, art styles, or, like, these two concepts, like, clash against each other. Like, these anime characters, and then you have, like, whatever that fucking thing is on the wall plastered right there. Like, lol. Stellar Blade was the same thing too, wasn't it? How many different random characters are we gonna meet who we talk to them like we have like one discussion with them and then they just disappear and we never see them again? What?
You're a blader?
Yes, and you're probably gonna disappear immediately when I
It's
talk
been
to you.
ages since I've seen a newbie. My name's Christina. What's yours?
Arissa.
A lovely name.
So, you're also a...
Yep. I've been in Havenswell for over 2 decades. So I guess you could call me your senior.
Have you been searching for branches too?
Branches? No. I've mostly been chasing down the Necros.
Chasing down
So
the
we got an
Necros?
answer there. We are somehow
Yeah.
special compared to these other
Rumor has
players.
it that the Necros appeared in Havenswell over a century ago. But
Because
there's
she does not
still
have the
so
same
much
charts
don't
that we
know
do.
about them. It was the Pilgrims who came up with the name Necros. They believed they were the spirits of the dead, rising up to kill the living. However, once you start fighting them, you'll realize they're created by someone.
How do you
Their
literally
bodies
deduce
are
that?
made of
Explain.
mud and operated by complex spells.
I see.
I've been trying to unravel this mystery, but Necros are simply too elusive to track. The last time they made a big move was over 80 years ago. They wiped out the entire eastern part of Havenswell and tainted the land. That place is uninhabitable to this day. They're always on the hunt, slaughtering humans, attacking churches, leaving destruction in their wake. No one knows where they come from or what their motives are.
Well, you just contradicted your own line that you said like a couple lines before that. She said that somebody creates them, and she was pretty sure of that as well, and now she's like, nobody knows what they are or where they come from. I mean, she's not exactly like lying by saying that, but you know, having like a pretty like astute like deduction be like, you know, somebody must have like created them, and then she's like, nobody knows where they come from. Like, I don't think she's
Their
hiding
invasion of
anything
the
that
Sunken
we don't
City
know
is a
exactly
golden
about them here.
opportunity to learn more about their patterns.
Or anything too important anyway.
Patterns?
What if...
Look here. The walls of this building are obviously damaged.
What if the grandfather
But
of
there's soil
Shirley
clinging
is
to
the
the
one that
edges
is
of the
making
gaping
both
hole?
the
Look closely.
docile,
See
the
the
helping
traces of
necros,
disturbed
as well as
soil
the
around the edges?
hostile necros that we keep
What
finding?
does this mean?
What if
It
they are just
means
defective
that there
somehow?
was a large hole here, which got filled in with soil and closed up. This is definitely not natural or human-made. Perhaps the Necros are moving through these self-sealing caverns. This location matches the information where the Necros were first sighted. If my
What?
hunch is right, a lot of things will start making sense. If I follow this trail, I'll eventually discover the Necros' lair.
There's some weird things with the camera collision in this game.
If you're heading into the city, take this. It should come in handy.
So we are looking for some
Consider it
hole
a
on the
gift
ground
from
now.
your senior. I'll keep investigating this place. Let's see if our paths will cross again.
Moderate increases damage dealt by fatal strikes. Well, I use those a lot, but they
I'll
already
keep
do good amount of
investigating this
damage,
place.
so do I really need it?
Let's see if our paths will cross again.
I'm not even gonna try to hit her. Each and every one of them has been invincible so far.